Okay, now that we have seen the traditional method of handling the files, that's by using open and close methods. But in Python, we also have another effective method for handling the files. That's by using the with statement. So with is actually a context manager. It manages the resources effectively, meaning it ensures that the file is closed even if the error occurs in between the execution. Okay. So in previous videos, we have seen the default method of handling the files. So where we had to open the file and close the file explicitly, right? But using with statement, we don't have to explicitly call the close function. With statement will automatically take care of that. It means with statement will actually close the file automatically. Okay. It also prevents the memory leaks and the risk of files being corrupted. All right, let's see this with statement in action. So first of all, I'll comment this. So let's read a file using with statement. Okay, with statement, it is also called as context manager. Okay, context manager. It means it saves the resources. All right, so you see, this is how you use open method to read the file, right? So the same thing will go here, open method. In the open method, we pass the example.txt, which is a file name, and then we also say the mode, which is we want to read the file, right? So it's a read mode. All right. So here, instead of assigning this to a variable called file, what we do is we use something called as keyword and say file. Okay, then put colon, and before that you should say with statement. Okay, now this line will become with open the file as file, and then okay, once you put the colon, then it will go inside this with, and then you can say content is equal to file dot read. Okay, as file will work as the variable. Okay, file dot read, and then you, oh sorry, just come out, and then you say content. Okay, so what we are doing here, we are actually opening the file with a with statement. Okay, so that we don't have to call the close function again, right? So with statement will automatically close the file. All right, now let's try to run this. Python 3 learn Python. Okay, so you can see the file is being read by this with statement, and if you see this, you see the same content. All right, so if you want to take another example for writing the file, right? So this one was reading the file, and now let's try to write the file. Okay, so with open, okay, with open, which file we want to open? Example.txt, and the mode will be write. Okay, then you say as file, and then you put the colon, and then you write file dot write, let's say hello Python. Okay, hello Python. All right, that's it. You don't have to do anything else. Okay, you don't have to, close the file. It will automatically take care of that. For the time being, I will comment this out, and right now we have the old content here, and now we want to write a different thing. Let me clear it up, and let's run, and you see nothing is printing here. That's because we are not printing anything, but in the example.txt you can see the file has been written. Okay, so what happens is when you establish a database connection using the with statement, it will automatically close the connection after execution. Okay, even if there is any exceptions, like for example in the with statement, if there is any errors, still it is going to close the connection, or it is going to close the file. Okay, so that's why with is very useful. We mainly use with in the to establish connections to open CSV files. Of course, we'll see working with the CSV in the next lectures, but with is very useful in such scenarios. All right, so that's about with statement. It's just a basic, but as we go along, we will also see the different scenarios, such as working with the CSV and other stuff.